Hello everyone, welcome back to Paperbacks and Ponytails. I'm Katie, and today I'm going to be sharing my Bookish and BookTube goals for 2022. Okay, now that we are back, I actually realized before I started filming that I literally did like more makeup on my left eye than my right eye. Let's just forget that ever happened. Here's my cup for today. It is so cute. I love Alice in Wonderland. So this is my cup. I'm drinking, what am I drinking? Lemon and chamomile. I had to remember, I couldn't remember today. But that's what I have in my cup. It's yummy. With lots and lots of honey. Because I need my tea sweet, but honey is better than sugar, at least for now. Okay. So I have lots of goals. I have my paper down here. Our Wi-Fi apparently is out for now, so I couldn't print it, so I had to quickly write it so I can get this video up today. But so the first goal that I have for the new year is to read 10 classics. And I don't read a lot of classics, but I've been really wanting to try to find ones that I actually enjoy, because in high school and college, I think every single book that we had to read, I did not like. So I'm hoping to find a couple that I like. I did read a couple this past year, actually, that I enjoyed. I read The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, as well as Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. And I also read Pippi Longstocking, excuse me, which I consider like a children's classic, which is really good, by the way. Okay, so that is my first goal. I just want to read 10 classics. I was going to do 12, like one for every month, but I figured that might be a little too much for me, so 10 classics, and I probably read them through audiobooks because it's a little easier for me to understand. Alright, so the next goal that I have is keep up to date in my reading journal. So I have a planner that I use every year for Bible notes and stuff like that, and I've gotten behind in all my planners pretty much every year, so I'm hoping to really stay into my reading journal and hopefully keeping track every single month of the books that I read, my favorite books, my least favorite book of the month. So hopefully those will be steadily kept up with. Alright, so the next goal that I have is to read 10 books from new to me Christian authors. So there are tons of Christian authors out there that I haven't read yet, and I would love to find some new favorites. I have a tentative list of 10 here that I wrote down, which actually I think all of their books are on my list for next year. So I have Tessa Afshar, Betsy St. Amant, Bethany Turner, Catherine Ray, Jamie Jo Wright, Kara Swanson, Diane Mills, Tara Johnson. Did I have her twice? No, okay. Carrie Stewart Parks, and Laurie Benton. So I've heard good things about most of these authors, so I'm really excited to dive into some of their works. Okay, so the next goal that I have is keep track of all the buddy reads I have for next year. So I would like to have a whole spread in my reading journal of all of the buddy reads that I have. I already have I think at least 10 to 12. I think I do have 12 buddy reads throughout the entire year already planned with friends from Facebook groups. So I already have a pretty hectic schedule of buddy reads, but if you'd like to buddy read anything, feel free to leave a comment down below and we can figure out a book to read together. I would love to do that with some of my subscribers. Alright, so the next goal that I have is 100 books in 2022. So this year I think was also 100, but I'm already past 175. But that's mostly due to reading middle grade books and not graphic novels really, but more comic books. And I count those. I mean, it's reading. Needed tea. Excuse me. But yeah, so 100 books next year. I'm not going to force myself to read that much. If I don't, that's totally fine. But that's about an average goal that I like to keep every year. Alright, so the next goal that I have, which should have been first, but I have the Read Around the World-A-Thon that I just started this coming year. I have a whole announcement video I will link in the description box because I don't know how to do it up here yet, but I have a goal and I want to finish and do my own challenge. That's like the main goal that I have for next year, is to just work on that and make sure I stick with you guys and join in with you all. So that is like my number one goal for next year. The next goal that I have is for booktubes. I have 2 booktube goals that I have. So continue to make 3 videos a week. So I thought I would do only 2. That was how I was going to start, but I've actually been okay with doing 3 a week. Some weeks might be only 2 if I need a little break. But so far we are good with 3 a week, and I'm totally fine doing that, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So hopefully I will continue with 2 or 3 videos a week. All right, and then the next goal that I have is to try to join Vlogmas next year. I didn't do it this year because I just wasn't sure how many videos I could make. Honestly, I probably could do at least the 12 days of Vlogmas, if not the whole month. So we'll see how it goes, see if I can plan a bunch of videos for you all next year, and I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. All right, and then the next goal that I have is finish most of the series that I have started. So I know a lot of booktubers out there, they have like a whole pile of like 30, 50 series that they're still in. Thankfully, mine is not that high. I'm doing a reread of 2 series right now. And then as far as like new series, I honestly only think that I have about maybe 5 or 6. I have one that I'm hoping to finish by the end of this year. It was a trilogy, so I should be okay and finish that. But yeah, I only have like maybe 8 to 10 series at the most, so I might be able to start a few new ones next year. Okay, and then let's see, the next goal that I have is to try to keep up with my advanced readers copies from NetGalley. I just got more active in it this year, and at least I tried. But I only did 1 review, and I was accepted by like at least 20 books, and I never got to them. So right now I have 5 books that are still available to me on there, so I hope to read all of those. I have 1 that I have to finish by January, so hopefully I will get to that. Okay, and then the next goal that I have is to annotate my favorite book. So I have never annotated a book before, probably not even my like textbooks or stuff in college. So very excited to actually do this. It's way up there. I actually should put it like right here, but I'm going to annotate The Princess Bride. It is my favorite fiction book, so I hope to annotate it. I have 2 copies of the same cover, but one's hardcover, one's soft cover, so I'm going to annotate one of those since they are the same cover. All right, and then the next goal that I have is to reorganize my bookshelf with you guys. So I will have a video, hopefully I'm thinking middle to late January. I will be reorganizing my entire bookshelves, and let me know if you think I should do it by color or author. I kind of have it by section right now. I have my book of the month section like right on the shelf for the most part, as well as advanced reader copies. And then I have all my Christian fiction on the shelf up here, which you can't see, but it's up there. And then up at the top is like my Shopaholic series from Sophie Kinsella, and my Princess Bride is way at the top. And these are all hardcovers. All my paperbacks are in the other room because there's not really any room in here. But I'm thinking about maybe doing color just to have something fun for you all to see in the background. So I'm going to have to try to figure that out and bring out like my brightest colored books out of all of them. So I'll have to look through my paperbacks and my hardcovers. That could be an undertaking, but it would be fun. Okay. And then the last goal, which is the most important goal, is no pressure. No pressure to finish all of these goals. I made sure I wrote that down just to help myself out and just to like show you guys you don't have to finish every single goal, every single prompt that you do. I'm actually in at least 5 to 6 challenges next year, like yearly reading challenges, and it's a lot. So if you can, I actually overlap books. So if you can overlap books from each challenges, that helps you a lot. So I actually probably only have about 60 books to read next year, at least on my reading challenges, because I already planned those out and overlapped a ton of them. So that helps a lot. And I'm trying to put no pressure to finish any of those challenges. Just gonna have fun with it this year. Okay, so that is all of my goals for next year. I don't think there's any more, but just don't put pressure on yourself to finish your goals. If you don't, just try your best. And if you don't finish them all, then that's okay. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.